the king to the servants, "Bind him hand and foot and take him away and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth."
Matthew 22:13.
Our favorite.
A classic.
So today we will be cooking, baking. Our favorite.
A classic.
Today we will be baking
A cake.
a cake.
Oh.
Let's start off with getting a bowl.
Homemade.
No, it's not.
Not at all.
But you know what is homemade? The mix we're using. Out of your mix, grab some scissors to cut it open.
Now the nice thing about our mix is it's entirely homemade. We even package it ourselves.
After doing a clean cut, pour it in nice and easy.
Now you're gonna want a nice sharp pair of scissors, because you got that dull crap, it's just not gonna cut our packaging.
No, it's not. Next, we'll need some water, I'm assuming, in the box.
Next up in our sinister concoction is 1 cup and 1/4 cup water.
1/4.
1 cup. Oh dear, it seems I've spilled.
Oh
Hold on.
dear. We'll just use a little bit of this water to make up for it.
Perfect.
Absolutely. Next, vegetable oil. Pour it in nice and smooth like.
That's real nice, honey.
Isn't it?
Alright, next up we're gonna start mixing this bad boy.
No, we need to put the eggs in first, honey. Thank goodness for this wonderful mechanism.
The egg-colutionizer. Wow, that's convenient.
Oh, right. Honey, will you just get rid of this one? Thank you. 2 more eggs and we'll be done. Putting things in, that is.
Foolproof.
Absolutely. Absolutely foolproof. We'll just do this next one by hand. That's for you, darling. Old-fashioned ways are always the best.
Every time.
Every time. And now, we stir.
Now
We need to stir the batter.
that's for sure. Funny story about my wife. She's actually a stirring champion. Why, I once heard the story.
Y'all making a cake?
What the fuck? Get out! And she saved an entire African village that week. They were having a stirring famine. It was quite awful.
Oh, honey.
How's that stirring going, sweetheart?
Pretty well, actually. You see, the batter's actually getting very, very, very stirred. But as you're stirring, you should probably use a very nice stroking pattern, like so. And use a whisk, definitely. It definitely helps with the way while stirring, you should use a nice stroking motion. We'd show you, but we can only afford to have 1 camera angle.
Alright, next up we're going to pull out our 22 by 49 millimeter glass pan.
You know, honey, back in the day, when we weren't together, I would watch you pour, and I was just so attracted to it.
Tim. Hey, come on.
Let's stir it, honey.
Alrighty. No, let's pour it.
Oh, yeah. You know, nice and easy, honey. Nice and easy.
Every time, sweetheart.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot of batter.
Yeah, it is. We should probably spread that around with something.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what it means.
Not on air.
Give it to me.
Right, well, if you would give me that.
I can do it.
We already had one of those. It's right over there.
As you're spreading, make sure you evenly put it throughout the pan. Honey, why don't you preheat the oven to 325 degrees when using a black, not a black pan, a clear pan.
Did you just say black pan?
I did. It was a mistake.
Oh, it
Just
was a
a
mistake.
mistake.
There's a lot of mistakes made. Anyways, so now that we have everything, hold on, give me this. Now that we almost have this all poured.
Almost, because of someone. When it's poured, we will put it into the oven and cook it at
325 degrees.
for 33 minutes.
And until then, I guess we're just gonna
Hang out.
so we'll get back to you just as soon as that oven's preheated.
What time is it, honey?
Well, it looks to me like it's baking time.
Oh yeah, it's time to put the cake in the oven because it's preheated.
Preheat. I want to say that.
So while you're putting the cake in the oven, remember that it takes 33 minutes. So set your time to 33 minutes. Not a minute later, not a minute sooner. 33. 33, honey.
All right, I heard you.
The sky.
Now that it's in the oven and in there for 33 minutes.
32?
I pressed 33. It's been a minute. So now that that's all done, looks like we're just gonna wait.
Just gonna wait. I have an idea. Do you know what I'm thinking, honey?
Oh, sure I do. Some microwave wine.
Oh! Well, thank you, darling.
Anything for you, Snookums. Until it's cooked.
Nasty.
Hi there, and welcome back to Cooking with the Jenkinsons. Well, I think our cake's about done. What do
I
you
think so, honey. Let's check it out.
For sure.
Oh!
Excellent.
So you just love home cooking.
Home cooking indeed.
And now, just get this homemade frosting. Homemade. Tell them about our
We make everything at home.
package it.
And packaging it in our...
Remember that one time when I was like, hey guys, the cake's way too hot. And done!
It's that easy.
Oh, so easy. And it looks lovely, don't you
Wow,
think?
now that is a spectacular cake right there.
I am very proud of it.
Well, this has been Cooking with the Richardsonson sons. I'm Ishmael.
And I'm Masa.
And this has been Cooking with the Richardsonson sons.
And just like the Oreo said to the glass of water,
You can't dip me in this.
I'm
I'm an Oreo. Milk is my best friend.
This program was made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thanks.